Here we are at the end of the beginning of the end. We're in that little spot right before we move into the solar eclipse. But we're still in that window between the two pillars. And there's still an opportunity. Well, there's always an opportunity to release or call in what we want. But right now is a really potent time to release patterns, ideas, and things in our lives that just don't serve us anymore. If you can imagine, if you were going on a trip and you had a suitcase, would you want to take dirty laundry with you on your trip? If you're going to a beautiful new place, what do you want to take with you? And what do you want to leave behind? So I love creating ritual in my lives as did I just say lives? Yeah, I did. You know why? Because it is a multidimensional reality and it is many lives all woven together. That makes me laugh. I love using ritual in my lives to just catalyze what's happening in my heart and in my etheric body, what's happening in my mind, and by putting things into physical reality, like writing them down, it gives them a different density. I've had many experiences, mind-blowing, can you even believe it, experiences of writing down something that I wanted to release in a ritual, and then like the next day, whoosh, it's gone. I've also had the joy and the fun of writing down something that I wanted to create. Sometimes things that were just ridiculous, like there's no way, but let's just do it. Let's write it down anyway. And then it comes together. And you get that like, oh my God, did that just happen? It must be magic. It must be. And it is. It's a magic that lives in us. It does live in our multidimensional lives and selves, and it's in a co-creation with the multidimensional world around us. So it's all so connected. It's all so connected, and we get to, focus in on different slices, different. A lot of people talk about higher and lower vibration, and I don't dislike the low notes on the piano, and I don't only like the high notes on the piano. I like it all. And in fact, when it all comes together and plays together, we get incredible music. So, when I'm digging in the dirt and I'm in the heaviness of like moving stones and feeling my muscles and feeling my body, sweat under the sun and smelling the flowers, that's one density that's incredible. And then there's some experiences in meditation. I don't even feel my body anymore. And I am off traveling and journeying in other planes and other dimensions. That is incredible. So it's all woven together and is all so beautiful. And we get, as we learn more and more about all these different notes and all these different colors, all the palettes that come together, and we can create our life with all of that color and all of those different density levels. It's like it all weaves together. It weaves together, and we have power in that knowing. We have the ability to change the physical realm around us, and we also have the power of our intention in those other realms that some of us are a little more in tune with than others. Some people are actually more in tune with that than they are their physical body. There's times when I'm walking around and I'm in such a high vibrational state that I'll bump myself and like end up with bruises because I kind of forget, oh yeah, I've got a physical form. I've got this vehicle that I'm this tool of the spirit that I'm carrying around. And so, you can move in and out of different levels, and it's really incredible when they kind of like all come together. And I feel the totality of who I am. And so ritual for me is just a way to sort of link together the different levels, the different notes and colors, and pull them all in, and just really create through releasing and calling in, and deciding, what do I want for this pocket of life. Sometimes things that really truly did serve me only just a few months ago, even ideas or ways of being, just won't work with what I'm doing next. And for me, the process of writing things down, or collecting little items in my life that I want to let go of. In the last full moon burn, I threw some things in the fire I didn't really want to throw in the fire. I say that, I did, but there was a part of me that was kind of clinging. And so I really knew that's exactly why I want to throw those things in, because I want it to be a physical symbol of what I am surrendering and what I'm not going to hold on to anymore. And as I watch it go up in flames, I see it transform, it does something in the other levels of my being. And I go, okay, that is no more. And I can stop ruminating about it and thinking about it. It's, and you know what? Here's the cool thing. I can go out and get what I need again just around the corner. So if there's something I let go of that I need later, I have the power within me to recreate, or even better, create a new and evolved version of something that can be very similar, but I'm just letting go of any strings of attachment or pieces of it. That it's kind of like, okay, here's another analogy. I have all these white little towels that I use in the kitchen. I use them, if I can use those instead of paper towels, I'll use those. And I'll use them and wash them and use them and wash them over and over and over again. But every now and then I'll use one to clean up something, and it's just like, it is so in that little cloth that even if I wash it, it's still there. And that's something that I will toss and get rid of and say, it's not serving anymore. And I can go out. If I run out, I can go out and I can get more. We do live in an abundant universe, and there's the capacity within me to recreate whatever I might need next. So it's, to me, this moving through the new moon and the full moon, and the seeing the light fill up the cup, fill up the moon, and then seeing the light disappear just reminds me of the ability in this life here on the earth for us to bring in what we need and then release whenever we don't need it. And it's a cyclical pattern. It goes around and around and around and around. So working with that rhythm in my own life has proved to just be really beneficial. So I'm just sending everybody so much love right now, because whether you are feeling it in specific details of your life or not, there is a lot of shift and change happening right now on the planet, and we're all in our unique ways adjusting. And so if it serves you to use a full moon, new moon ritual, or any other just everyday rituals, the things you create in your life, to remind you of these cycles and the power that you have, your free will, your sovereignty, and your solidarity with the rest of the world, to let go of what no longer is best in your life, and to call in what is the best thing for where we're going next. All right, I send you all my love, and I can't wait to see you back here again soon.